Така, къде бяхме стигнали? О, чакайте. Сложим очилата, че много е ярко. Цветове и всичко. Това е Византия. Дойдохме да говорим с тоя. Някаква мисия беше на кой? На Феликс. Феликс? Ела Каткао. Ела Каткао, Феликс. Ела Каткао. И той бар много готин, бе. Как искам да съм на такъв бар. Ама да има с кой де. Сам не е интересно. Ходил съм. Много пъти. Не е готино се.
So what's the plan? Hey, Cap, got a minute?
Who called? You?
Anders can be a creep, but he'll fit in fine. Don't worry.
Who?
What's up?
Anders. Who's Anders? This guy. А, не. За кой говориш?
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Good thing, too, because I may be headed there soon. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
Nice.
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. Yep. I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
What can I do for you?
На кой трябва да поръчам, бе? Това какво е? Спектрум водка. Аха. Ето го.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Okay. I have a drink.
Request confirmed. Banter protocol activated. Welcome, attractive patron, to Billingsley's House of Inebriation. Did you know that despite being an extremely valuable, one-of-a-kind creation, I have been programmed to simulate self-loathing and contempt for myself?
What the fuck? Дай две, ай. Да има. Ема.
Hey, you. Here's to me. Hey, you're really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Of course.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
At least.
Only two? You got a ways to go.
Have you always been here? I didn't see you a minute ago. Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started.
Чакай бе.
Please allow me to
Явно ще се пие. А те облигни се спокойно. Ай.
Hey. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop. You sure sound like you know what you're talking about. Okay, here goes. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Мгм.
I just need to sit down.
Умря ли този? Ма чакай бе. То това не е този квест. Няма да изпълняваме сега главния квест. Свърши играта и после няма се играе. Ще изпълним първо всички останали. DLC-та, милсата. Не, DLC-та накрая. Обаче дали да не направим тези. Раптадон фланг. Мантиквин. Значи трябва да е само монарх. Тръгваме и събираме. Айде тогава.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Изяждам последния кестен. Искам някой с мене. Нюка. И сам. Това не ми трябва. Но той беше биткаджия някакъв. Май е сам. Не бе, уф.
Sam, I've got a question. Do you use alcohol as a cleaning agent? I've heard some folks do that.
Alcohol-based cleaners can compare to Samson Ray Acid Spray Premium Nozzle Attachment. Installation available for as low as 9 payments of $99.99 bits.
Is that a yes or a no? You never tell with you.
Warning, liquid is caustic. Keep out of reach from elderly customers and lab sprats.
Whoa! Watch who you're calling an elderly lab sprat, you bucket of bull.
Раптадон фланг хайд. Добре. Това е едното. Колко ми трябва? 3. Какъв е този пистолет? Толкова се е заключен. Това не сме била. Добре. Ей. Тук има нещо за убиване. О, няколко. Къде са? Тая сграда. Как да влезем вътре? От тук.
Entering quiet mode.
Раптадон фланг хайд. Аз тук не съм. Само тук ли не съм влизал? Така, едното е събрано. Мантиквин. Primal Leather. Това искам Тинкър. Някой от 2000. Ньока, ти спориш ли си ме? О, добре. Мен там искам. Чакай бе, аз тук не съм ли влизал? Какво е? Amy. Still. Vamos da продадем. Това. Това няма го продаваме, разбира се. Уху, да. Чакай, бе. Аз с кой армор съм, бе? Але. Чакай, това моя армор. И моите такова. Да. Правяме всичко. Да, вече продаваме всичко. Дай му. Exosuit. Skills. Сега да видим. Може да има по-хубав нашия. Ranged weapon. Tech field. Това ли беше? Тая сграда. Нещо се върти тук. Безкрайен двигател. Добре. Я на къде сме? Къде сме? Като не мога да се видя. Аха. Значи сме насам. Gunship crash type. Тук нали има път, бе? Их. Те такива не ми трябват. Мега раптадон. На така. Атака е. Айде. Айде, бе.
This'll be fun. Here they come. Everyone all right?
Взе го. Те много интересни стават тия. Така. Добре, обаче не ми е пътя насам. Ами да, точно нататък е някъде. Манти Куин и какво беше? Primal Leather. Primal Leather. Emerald Veil. Emerald. Primal. Къде беше това Emerald Veil?
Area assessment. Tough stains and resistant contaminants ahead. Preparing to realize and sanitize.
Shh, quiet. Be quiet.
On the job. Clean up the competition.
I'm on it.
Мантикуин. Такова, това взехме. Primal Leather. Кое е това? Но не мога да се сетя. Primal Leather. Добре, дай ще отидем. Кое беше това? Stellar Bay. Да видим оня дали няма да продава случайно такова нещо. Себастиан какъв беше.
Unit's air purity sensors are indicating a lethal level of inebriation emanating from a nearby organic source.
Please, you think this is bad? You gotta get your sensors recal. You ain't seen me drunk.
Litter collected. Reminder. Please dispose of all empty bottles in the appropriate waste receptacle, as outlined by Ordinance P51 of the Board-Certified Sub-Board of Health.
I'll dispose of you in an appropriate waste receptacle if you don't stop nagging.
Окей, Себастиан.
You look.
Primal. Не, те тия изобщо не са тука. Emerald Vale. Къде беше по Emerald Vale? Продавам това. Това също. Не, това е. Emerald Vale. Не това. Не това. Не това. Тера 2 май. 100% е така. А не, това е Византия. Ами даде. Трябва да... Розуей, Edgewater. Не Edgewater, Розуей.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Okay, let's see now. Emerald Vale. Розуей. Оф, чай, ще видя в нета. Какво пак? Да видим къде е. Ера 2. Там сме. Това е живота ли се или? Това е същата карта. Не. Значи не е развей.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Let's see now. Emerald Vale. Ето. Обаче не виждам твари. Какво търсим? Primal Leather. Аха. Тук има нещо. О, те тия милите. Всяко става. Primal Leather. Кой? Мале.
Cycle complete.
Мале. То тук няма животни, бе. Какво правят тук? Трябва да търся някъде из гората. Ай, тия се върна. Какво има? Масти. Ортус.
Simple as 1, 2, 3.
Добре. Не е тия. Ние сме ги обрали. Ето ги, бе. Чай, с снайперче.
Take out the trash.
Perfection.
Primal Brain. Всичко ще гледам. Къде е другия? Primal Hide, Primal... Оф! Къде е третия? Нали трима убихме майците? Един е изгоря. Да има купчинката.
Can we talk?
Какво пак, ма?
What's up?
Ма.
Stalking. And we're stalking.
Got quiet. Ready to neutralize and sanitize.
Primal Leather, Primal Brute, Primal Hide, Primal Leather. Кой умря? Primal Leather. И кой е? Кой е това? Уникално.
Incoming!
Оф, тъй като изгорят, не мога да ги намирам после. Те са такива.
Big mistake.
Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
I would have just broken it.
Колко събрахме? 7. Още. Къде да ги търсим сега? Къде отиваме? Emerald Belt, първо минахме Primal Nest. Mechanic. Hideout. Compound. Включена врата. Yeah.
Hell of a job.
Охо. Ма! Тук няма ли да има такива сега? Виж, горичка. Аз да не би да идвам от тук, бе. Е? О, те спът. Това ли му е тиквата? Да.
That's how it's done, Captain.
Ай, стига, бе. Преди бягах от тях, криех се. Сега не мога да ги намеря. Кръговрата на живота. Мастийка.
Detected.
И тук имаше някъде с тези бърчета и такива. Ето го е.
Dirt alert! Dirt alert! Clean,
Nice work.
mean, and ready to kill germs. Classification. Flawlessly finished.
Че се върнах до началото на играта, бе. Къде са тия животни, бе? Ето ги. Още едно. Кой са бих, бе? Най-накрая. Айде, вече мога да се връщаме. Unreliable. Hostiles. Какви hostiles, бе? Какви hostiles, бе? Unreliable. Haydi Bizantiya.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Debeş. Bishus.
I've always loved that sculpture.
What can I do for you, darling?
Oh, darling.
I've been thinking of a name for this new outfit. Chimera. Crafted from the hides of 3 species of monster. While you were gone, I put in an order for one of my bespoke lapels. Solid gold, diamond encrusted. If it doesn't have one of my lapels, it's not a Jolicoeur original. Those slackwits at HPS are holding my parcel while they wait for a signature. Bureaucracy is so utterly insufferable. Be a dear and retrieve it for me. Understatement of the year, darling. Believe me, I'm every bit as frustrated as you are. My dear, I've only ever enjoyed the service of 2 reliable assistants in my life. The first is my muse, which is currently occupied. The second is you. I know, my dear, you do spoil me, but this outfit is my masterpiece, and that lapel is my signature. I simply must have it. Can you believe the cheek on these people? If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were trying to grift an autograph out of me. Wonderful! I'm giving you authorization to retrieve this parcel on my behalf. You truly are my savior, darling.
Mobile
I need to talk to you,
command
Captain.
accepted.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find?
Spacer's Choice Hardware Sauce. A tangy sauce made with real atmospheric condiments and fibers.
I tell you,
Great on fish sticks.
Hmm.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Arıyor. Maintenance, tunnels. Yani правильно safety.
Oh, what are you doing here? Well, there's nothing to see here. Nope, nothing at all. Laws, I knew it. You got me. I'm caught, aren't I? I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Нищо не разбрах. Missing sprat.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals. Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course. To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance. Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here. Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors. Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course. I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer. Therefore, my, research. Something else?
I'll sue every technician and employee who's ever touched this damned device. Don't they know?
You make it look so easy. Making it look easy.
Soba.
Our UDL security.
Yes, mister. What do you want?
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
Okay. Чакай, защо съм от тази страна? Не мога да отида от друга. Тия как са влязли тук? Малко странно е да съм вътре в гишето. А ето.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
You have a rather exotic presence. A new Auntie Cleo's facial mask, perhaps? Or experimental pheromones?
Oh yeah. Experiment with hormones and pheromones all the time. But let's talk about you a little. Why are you so grey looking? Hmm?
Well, you're getting an early start on the day's parcels, aren't you? Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy. Halcyon Parcel Service is the most dependable parcel delivery service in the colony. You might even say we're part and parcel of Halcyon's commercial enterprise. That's just a little parcel joke. Nope, just parcels. We don't deal in packages. It's very technical. Halcyon Parcel Service strictly adheres to the standards and definitions of packaging as outlined by the Executive Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. We can ship all the parcels you want. But if I start shipping packages, I could get into some real trouble. Handcuffs and hard labor trouble. If you would like to sign for a parcel, please go to window B.
What the fuck?
Can we talk?
Къде си, ма?
What's up? I don't have a single spot I call home. Wherever I can sit in peace with a bottle is good enough for me. But yes, I've always been on Monarch. In a sense. My parents took off when the corporations did. I took to companionship with a few friends here for a time, but those days are long past. No, we weren't close. And before you ask, there ain't a story there. We just never saw eye to eye on the corporations. Drifted apart over time. It's fine. It ain't exactly easy to hitch a ride off planet, Captain. And besides, I hear Terra 2's all corporate. The way folks talk about the board and their ilk, think I prefer the beasts. Good. Okay, that's cute. Insufferably so. I name things and places quite often. Rotting River, Golden Rock, the Horizon's Edge. Anytime I come to a spot I think is worth remembering, I name it. It's easy to get lost in the wilderness. I don't mean physically. All you need is a clear night sky to get your bearings. I mean, it's easy to forget that you belong. Spend a few weeks camping with the Raps, and you start to forget what it's like to be human. When a beast growls at you, maybe you start to growl back. Those little spots, a rock here, a river there, I'd name them so that in those moments, I could remind myself not where I was, but who I was. Well, we eat, we drink and holler and fuck. On some level, we all function the same. But they ain't got memories or attachments to places, to friends, to themselves. I found that every once in a while, my own attachments would start to slip. Then I'd take a drink from the rotting river, find my spirit refreshed. Anyway, enough sentimental yammering. Let's find a drink or a target.
Okay.
Please remember that Halcyon Parcel Service is not responsible for any lost, damaged, stolen, or confiscated shipments. How may I be of assistance? Let me just look that up for you. It appears that a parcel for Ms. Jolicoeur, Celeste is currently out for delivery. It was, and now it's being delivered. Let me see here. A parcel for Jolicoeur, Celeste is being delivered to 316 Rockwell in the Byzantium Estates. Thank you for allowing...
Demek
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Oh, for the good old days when you could simply ask a menial for refreshment.
As a purely hypothetical thought exercise, if I were to boil leather in manti blood to give it a nice purple hue, is there a way to get the stench out afterwards?
Recommended dry cleaning service for fabric type, incineration. Muting volume now.
Acropolis District. Premium Estate. Repre.
That automech better have all its certifications in order.
Of course. Eridanos. Какво става тук, бе? Ах ти, този квест е най-дългия на света. Ай, кажи ми къде трябва да ходя сега. Една... Си... Добре. Return to PHPS.
Don't you think we ought to go inside?
I suppose. There's an outside.
Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service, where all parcels are guaranteed to be delivered within acceptable margins of certainty. How may I be of assistance? I must respectfully ask that you calm down, please. Parcels must be picked up at window A.
Of.
A fine day for parcel pickups, isn't it?
Yeah.
How may I be of assistance? Of course. If you could just verify for me that you are Jolicoeur, Celeste, or an officially authorized proxy? Yes, I can see by your eccentric mode of dress that you must be one of Ms. Jolicoeur's associates. Everything seems to be in order. Here you are, one parcel. I hope this has been a pleasant and satisfying transaction.
Of course.
Halcyon Parcel Service thanks you for your patronage.
Thank you. Ти го стая пушка.
My dear fellow, you've no idea.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Remember that stranger I saw in the square?
Celeste. Ah.
Careful. Don't go running around in the middle of a crime scene.
Ai, стига.
You mean Ms. Jolicoeur? She was reported for practicing a subversive aesthetic. We found her in her office, working on something perverse. She didn't cooperate, so we had to put her down. Never took her for a dissident sympathizer. Byzantium security regrets any disruption to regular flow of commerce. However, cultural and moral hygiene must always be maintained. Byzantium cultural standards are enforced by Universal Defense Logistics. Universal Defense Logistics. Your first and last line of defense in the war against sedition.
Okay, okay. Вие още ли пазите тук? Много я опазихте. Браво. Браво сте. Супер. Абе, бягай там. Бягай там.
Course routed.
Абе, стига сте отваряли тази врата. Чимаера. Berry juice. Напилим едно сокче. Не знам аз как да ги сменям, ама както и да е. Нещо друго тук. И какво? Това ли беше тъпата? А, чакай да видим това. Това е армор. 53 армор. И диалог, бая.
Caution. Keep fingers and toes clear of units moving parts.
Така, сега. Добре, бе, дай този ретайрмент да видим. Той на кой беше той? Да. Дай ретайрмента да
What do you
видим.
suppose all that ruckus in Celeste's shop?
Elevator to right port 1. Where is the elevator? Where was the elevator?
Why can't something
Sam nasıl gotin be?
Battery level. Error.
That's the last of them.
Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more retirees lately?
Not just you. Felt like a damn factory worker these last few months. Oh well. Nothing a few drinks won't cure. Come on, let's go hit up Bijou.
Can't. They're closed. Someone saw us scrapping there.
Bijou's too? Damn. What's this city coming to?
Pamiętam misjota. Investigate. Observe.
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process.
I'm doing it.
Once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind.
Okay.
Today is the first day
Shut
of the rest of your life.
off.
Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations.
Shut up.
Welcome.
Oh, nej, to jest pewno.
To the
Thank you,
Halcyon
Minister
Holdings
Quad.
Corporation early You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required, 24/7 Furniture.
In the location.
After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CMP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G brew.
Няма ли да млъкнеш, бе?
Zero-G brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly requires 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any collateral damage or divorce litigation that occurs during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants? CMP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet. Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy ice-cold Zero-G brew. Zero-G brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit.
Стойте, бе, стойте, стига сте се
Grab a
били.
refreshment from one of our vending machines and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falskowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injuries, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home.
Да. Вече кафе, да. Все пак стигнахме до Maintenance Tunnels.
Entering quiet mode.
Аз ги disabled. Моля. Те колко са много тия. Ще е яка битка. Кой стреля? Кой стреля?
All units returning to normal protocols. Searching for unusual security actions.
Тос какво искаше се? Сейв да спра. Добре, да, как да ги сейвна? Да убия тия. Mechanicals. Как бе? Чакай. Ясно.
Unexpected.
Така.
Your Your vitals are in disarray.
Oh! Okay.
Resuming passive mode.
ايش مرتب. Haydi umreh.
Process sweep.
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
شكله سكويد كبير هذا مو معناه. يا سوبرني.
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Направено сейфче, че не се знае кога ще се умре. Така. Къде си, бе? Къде сте, бе? Ай, тъща някак. Ето го. Така. Така. Прибрахме го. Кое е това място? Се тръгваш. Чувам та някъде тук си, мама ти. Охо! Къде си чак? Добре. Че не Насам. От това място.
Yeah, you got some nimble fingers, Captain.
Workbench. Аха, тук е да излизам по-бързо. Ясно. Чувам те.
English performance evaluation is sterling.
I was rooting for the spread. What? It's cute? And auto mechanicals are assholes.
Утро. Къде си? Я бе. Нюка, ти ще си със специалната. О, че не е тая. Това ли беше утрата? Я не те кодсвам. Sneak attack there. Location discovered. Много хубаво. Направо. Супер сме. Те ма караш да пъс. Трябва да се върна сега чак от там, да.
Any luck finding my sprats? Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune. Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence. I'd love to chat, but I can't afford the absence.
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
Can you do anything except clean?
Sam's new diet soap capsules pack twice the cleaning power and half the calories. Order a 5,000 caps carton for this unit today.
I'll take that as a no.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
Oh, fuck
I
off.
must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well, I hope. I knew it. I just knew it. What a disaster. Did you get a good look around? What was it like? Truly? Why, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I can't believe they kept this from us. From me. The nerve. The audacity. Here, take your payment. I have to fetch my things. I don't care what I have to do. They'll give me luxury or give me death.
Oh,
Poor
yeah.
thing's just ignorant. Can't say I'm as thrilled to be sending her off.
Čekaj, ajde, čekaj, šprove drugo. Daj koška. Ja ne povjerovao.
Oh, there. That's one right there. I must admit, it is... What? You mean it's just a sham they perpetuate so they can dispose of the rabble? That's brilliant. To take the most burdensome members of our society and simply remove them. Oh, I'll never doubt the wisdom of the board again. Why, I had no reason to be envious at all. What a relief. You would, wouldn't you, you precious little pauper? Now then, to the matter of your fee. No, that's all right. Sizable fee it is. My, you're really quite primal, aren't you? Fascinating. In any event, while I'm deeply grateful for the peace of mind you've brought me, I will need some solitude to fully bask in it. So if there's nothing further...
Така. Board reputation decreased. Чакай. Чакай. Да декрисваме нищо. Ще излъжим.
Oh, it is going well. Toothbrushes? I can't believe they... Here, take your payment. I have to fetch my thing.
Preparing body bag for use.
Това ли дигна? Или... Подигнахме. Sneak attack, ignore... Да. И наистина дигнахме едно. Армор. Другото беше... Сега трябва да борт increase. Да не мога да влезем с тебе. Така. Така. Каква друга мисия имаме? Anything Q-Wave, Blink, Felix. Anything Q-Wave, да видим. Близо е. Акрополис дистрикт. Не. Те само се разходим.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Okay.
What in the law's name are you on about?
No, this is not
Honest
bribe.
mistake. Why don't you come? As I recall, you were saying something about being tired and needing a breather. And seeing as you don't seem the executive sort, you obviously don't belong in the Acropolis. Hey, were you awarded most persons profiled 6 non-consecutive months in a row? I didn't think so. Anyway, I've worked here long enough to know every clerk by name and face. And since I don't know yours, you ain't getting through.
You don't know me because I'm new to the job. I'm starting the ministry.
You're new to the ministry? You one of those lab coats they promoted from a company town?
Yes. Wait to fetch my tea.
That was yours? Wow. You earned that promotion, all right. So you start tomorrow, huh? You know, they should have set you up with an ID 6 to 8 weeks ago. But then you had to wait 6 to 8 weeks for the complaint forms to arrive, right? I've been there. Yeah, all right. You're good to go.
Thank you. What if I try to... Maintenance tunnel. Oh. HHC building.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Не, чакай. Гледам първо тая мисийка, каква е. Чай си чупим краката.
If we took apart and sold this place, bet we'd get a year of food out of it.
Какво е този звук, бе? Само това ли има, бе, богаташи? A new state of being. Ever since our species became aware of itself. Balance it out with vodka. Unseal. I unsealed what? This? What did I unseal? I come from here. What is this? A piano?
Muting volume now.
Whiskey. Например, whisky. Oh. Chart menüsünde perception menüsünde. Personality attributes. Okay.
Lab coats make me nervous. Experiments always go wrong. Always. And then we got flying raptidons or some other nightmare.
What is the quest? Maybe this is fun schedule. Okay.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside? Hagen? I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen. To keep me quiet. But if you didn't know that, I'm guessing they didn't send you.
The effort they put into killing their own people. They ought to redirect that toward, I don't know, actually helping out once in a while.
I always assumed they would put a bullet in my head one of these days. I don't know anyone named Hagen. My what conspiracy? Let's talk about this. Please, I think there's been a crucial misunderstanding. Just give me a second to explain myself. If you still want to shoot me, at least it'll be for an accurate reason. If you came looking for some elaborate scheme, it isn't here. All I'm doing is trying to keep Halcyon alive.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. A recent development, Captain. Apparently someone's broken into the laboratories where I used to work. The board wanted me protected. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle. I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have. Not for lack of trying. I wanted to save them all, but I wasn't strong enough. There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
That ain't a shock. Board folks will lie to their own mothers if it preserves their paychecks.
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace. I'd prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy. Once we can replicate a success, the board will move to rewire our nucleon. With any luck, our next generation will be eating and thriving off halcyon crops.
Fuck that. People are people, and ought to stay the way they were born. They start trying to tinker with my blood, I'll bury them.
We haven't made enough strides to advance the plan. Hardly any at all. But we have to keep trying. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work. Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
A lethal cleaning solution is the best cleaning solution. Don't just smear germs around, kill them so they can't come back.
The fate of my research is in the hands of a sanitation unit? I see. How?
Look, cold-blooded murder ain't easy on my spirits. But this, all this research, all these experiments, it's wrong. It's all void damn wrong.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that. The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander? For the last time, no. I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive. Wrong answer.
Caution! Infestation in motion! Preparing body bag. Substation position to toxin neutralized.
That's the last of them.
This storyboard, what should I do?
What do you think you're doing?
Meh.
Oh. I hope Dr. Wells has the resources to handle this project.
О, значи Лилия сега ще е много недоволна от мен. What should I do? What should I do? Лилия, сори, Лилия. Чакай, къде ме пращаш? А, да. Sorry, Lilia. Lydia. Let's go to the groundbreaker to see what's happening.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Let's see Phineas first.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece.
Hey, Cap. Got a minute?
What do you want?
Well, think. Yeah, across the sulfur. I'd never seen such a keen hound. It looked me dead in the eye and it didn't growl. It just sniffed around. Once I blew the shriveled brains out of those sulfur-sucking rats, my canid companion walked to the corpses of its packs. And with a soft whimper, I ain't seen a... I thought I ought to kill it, put it out of its misery, and secure myself a decent meal. But I couldn't bring myself to pull the trigger. Don't know why. Maybe on account of my own personal losses. Maybe I could relate. Either way, that grieving canid is still out there somewhere. Or it's been eaten. Who knows?
Where is Phineas? Where is Eva?
You've done fine work for Sublight. By the transitive property of reputation, I am now in Sublight's good books. Well done. What's on your mind?
Where is Eva?
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Thank you. Thank you, Ava. Thank you. Oh, arkadaşım. Groundbreaker.
Is it done? Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here? You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
I like her, Captain. Let's go before we have to paint this office with her blood. Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. We'll take anything.
Going silent.
Here they come!
What was that?
was that?
Ty jak koszmo biedny.
On the job.
Don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me! I'm dying today! I don't want to die! Don't hurt me! Please don't! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Okay.
Calm down! Open fire! No prisoners!
Verified.
Searching for unauthorized persons.
Don't mess! No, just calm down! Don't I just roll over and die?
What was that?
Detective.
Please! I don't want to die! Please don't hurt me! Ah! Don't hurt me!
What was that?
Will be the same.
What was that?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo?
Security patrol. Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of wanted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local...
Take him down! I'll put you down, miscreant! Silva!
Elevator kicker. Combat. What combat? I'm not in combat. C'è come now.
Watch out!
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt the regularly scheduled advertisement for the following show. Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon. We all want new neighbors to manage television. Our studies have shown that a controlled population is
Ništa interes.
to consumer happiness.
World game. Стига с този цирк. Maybe I should have killed it.
And we're
Okay,
stalking.
no. Let's see if I can chemist lab experiment. Прибежим. О, не. Не е така. О. О. Няма как да разберем вече. Свърши тя.
They'll never see us.
I'm sorry.
Time for you to move along. You keep lingering like this, I'm bound to get nervous.
Oof.
Can we talk?
I said get out.
What's up?
Добре, ти искаш да
Sure.
говорим.
Alright.
Can we talk?
What's... Maybe later, Cap.
Ah.
Sublight for life. Lifted a finger for me.
Сега може би Финиас ще е при Финиас.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
hope you're not thinking of ingratiating yourself with the board. Chairman Rockwell and his cronies are not your friends. They might tempt you with promises of wealth, but don't be fooled. They're just using you for their own ends. What's on your mind?
Не мога да го убият, бе. Special. Special. Не, бе. Упс.
Captain, let's talk.
Нищо нямаш да говорим, ама стига ме занимава. Let's see now. Bring Felix. Айде, давай. На сила. Явно няма значение. През слънцето минахме.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Феликс, айде. Тягай гащите. Остана се. Не е ли тука? Е. Къде е той, бе?
Hey, you. Looking for something? Where do you think you're going? Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you, then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Явно не съм влизал тук.
around and watch the stars go by. Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by. That machine stole my bits. Why do we even have one of these?
Bach ti mi rozpieda. Nekad Byzantium. Oj.
What do you...
Sorry.
All right, fine. Get out of here.
Imam reputacija kam ti je. Nemam.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts in weeks. Just standing around kicking rocks. If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
Какво са? О, се напълних паяци тия. Глупости. Няма да го продам. Сигурно. И това няма да го продам. Щом се еваш, давай.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
Your captain has a sense of humor, Felix. Good. There's a time and place for humor. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him. Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely. Then Felix will have done me a favor, and I will be grateful. I imagine we'll catch up on lost time, have a long talk about his future. We're not a band of common pirates, Captain. We are revolutionaries. I expect a certain degree of intestinal fortitude from my soldiers. Trask was a coward. Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
There you have it, Captain. A favor for an old friend.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Well enough. It's been a few years, but you had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with? Let's hear it. A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight. Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready. The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay. Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time.
Evet, diyordu.